Oh, I have food in my teeth. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming for you a get ready with me, just kind of chatting with you guys. I show you how I got my filming makeup look. This is the makeup look I do almost every time I film. I show you how I curl my hair, and I show you the outfit that I picked out for today. I'm going to be doing a huge giveaway at 200,000 subscribers. In your dreams, Jenna. At 2,000 subscribers. So if you are not subscribed to my channel, make sure that you do down below, and I will be giving away some awesome stuff. So I'm really excited for that. So if you guys want to see how I did my hair, how I got this makeup look, and my outfit, then please keep watching. I love you guys so much, and let's get into it. Beautiful hair out of my face. Okay, so we are going to start by priming the skin. I'm using the Makeup Forever Step 1 primer. This is like what I always use, because it fills in my pores really nice. It's a smoothing primer. And my skin is moisturized right now. Clean. That's about all that's going on. Okay, and then so my face is a little bit more moisturized. I'm going to go in with the Marie Badescu lavender spray and spray my face. And don't mind me, I'm drinking my smoothie. And I show you guys how I make this in my most recent video, which was my week in my life. Okay, so for foundation, I'm using the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the color Punjab. And the way that I always put this on is I use like an old school foundation brush and kind of put it in the areas that I want it, and then I blend it in with a beauty blender. So today I am, just so you guys know like what I'm getting ready for, I am filming 3 videos. So on Saturdays I do most of my filming, almost all of it. I rarely ever film on other days just because Sundays are my days with Franco. In the week I have a full-time job. So by the time I get home, the sun sets like right behind my house and the lighting is just bad. I've tried it. It just doesn't usually work out for me. So this is the Morphe sponge. I really like this sponge. If you guys are in the market for one and don't want to break the bank, I think it works just as good, if not better, than the original Beauty Blender. And this foundation, you guys, is no joke. I did a full review on it on my channel, so you guys know, if you've seen that, how much I love it and how great I think it is, but it's so good. So after I filmed today, it's my mom's birthday, or it was my mom's birthday yesterday, my brother's birthday the day before. So we're having a little birthday party for them at my mom's house, which will be so fun. Just a relaxing night. We're gonna like order in some food, drink some wine, just hang out with each other. It'll be nice. Okay, so once I have like my base on, the next thing that I've been doing like every single week lately is contouring with cream contour. This one is so inexpensive and so good, you guys. It's the Wet n Wild Makeup Stick Contour in the shade Where's Walnut. And I'll show you exactly what I do. So I've just been outlining my forehead, my cheekbones, forehead, cheekbones, my nose. This is just like so easy and foolproof. This is the easiest contour stick I have found so far, and I've tried a lot. And down my neck a little bit just so everything is even. And then the way I blend this out is I use this MAC 130 Duo Fiber Brush, and I spray some of this Marie Badescu facial spray on there so it's a little bit wet and easier to blend. And then I just start blending it in circles with a very, very light hand. You don't want to be like rubbing around crazy, because then you'll just be moving around all the work you did on your foundation, and you don't want to do that. As you can see, it just blends so easily. And I just do the same thing to my chin. If you need more spray, if you feel like it dried too quick, just spray your brush again, but it actually doesn't dry too fast. Oh, and you guys may have noticed that my hair, maybe you haven't noticed, is lighter. Maybe you'll see it more during the hair section of this video. But yes, I lightened my hair, and I told you guys I was like going to start the process of getting it a little bit lighter, but I actually like love the color it is right now. Just less black and a little bit more like bright and fun. So I'm loving that. And I wanted to lighten it up for my wedding. I think I told you guys that, just because the contrast of my hair against my dress, my white dress, was like, oh, it's ivory, I guess, but was just so strong, and I just really didn't like it. And so I wanted to brighten my hair up a little bit, and I didn't want it to look so harsh, just because my skin is a little bit fairer right now, and it just was like a lot, and I was like, I just want to see it, and if I don't like it, I'll go back dark. But so far, I mean, it's still dark. Let's not get carried away here. It's still very dark, and I want it to be dark. I don't want to go blonde. I want to be dark brown. I just wanted it to have a little bit more life in it. Okay, so that's the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Medium. It's like my favorite concealer. And then I just go in with this same blender and blend out my under eye. And then for my nose, I just like pinch this and make it thinner so that this like stays in between the contour that I just did, because I don't want to blend over all the work that I just did on my nose. So we'll keep that in there. And if you need the same thing for under your eyes, if you need it more like concentrated, since it's moist or wet, you can just squeeze this, like pinch it, and then really get under your eyes. So that's really nice. So it's not as like pointed. I think they have other shapes, but this one isn't as pointed as the Beauty Blender, but like it doesn't matter because it just does the same thing. So that's all blended and great. And we are gonna set the under eye. What I like to do is like get everything that I need out. So get my powder like where I want it. I'm going to be using the Airspun powder today. I actually love this powder and it's so inexpensive and it just really does a great job. And this is a BH Cosmetics brush. And right before I go in for each eye, I make sure there are no creases. I hold my eye open and then I'll go in and set very lightly. Then I just kind of dust it away. And then I also set my lid because that's like my base for my powder. My shadows. So I'll do the same thing to this side. Okay. And the same thing over here. And then I get like fine lines, makeup in my fine lines over here. So I will set over there. And then the other areas that I get it are like my smile lines. And then on the sides of my nose. So that's pretty much like all I set. And then I'm going to go do my brows off camera and I'll be right back. So brows are done and I'm going to move on to finishing my eyes and then we'll finish the face. So for eyes, I keep it super simple pretty much like for filming because I'm not a makeup artist and this just is what works best for me. I have lash extensions so I don't need a ton on my eyes and I just really like this. So I'm going to be using my very well loved Jaclyn Hill palette. And honestly, like I use different colors every time. So I'm just going to mix these two shades and put those in my crease, like really messily, all over my lid, just like a buffed out look. I pretty much only use Morphe brushes on my eyes. I have a couple MAC ones, but pretty much all my eye brushes are Morphe if you're curious. And then because I have lash extensions, it feels like I always do have like some makeup on. So I always like take time in between and brush them through and then see like how much more shadow I want. And then I'm going to deepen the creases a little bit with like these two shades. Put those right in the crease. But I like a really blown out smoky look. So I really am messy with it and I'm not like perfect. And it just kind of works for my eye look that I go for. I'll just deepen it up a little bit more, but nothing crazy. And then I use shadow as eyeliner too. So I'll do like a really messy line, which I'll show you. And that's how I define my eyes. So that is good for now. And then for liner, for liner, I will take like a flat definer brush, again, Morphe, and I dip this into the dark brown over here. And this is what I use for liner. So what I do is I just like line the top of my eye. And if you can't like hold your hand steady, just kind of stamp it. You don't need to like, doesn't need to be perfect. It's going to be like a really messy look is what we're going for. So then I just take a pencil brush and I'll just take one of like the original shades that I used and we'll just kind of messily make sure that that's blended out. So you can see that it like defines my eyes, but it doesn't do anything crazy. So before I finish the bottom part of my eyes, I like to go in and finish my skin. So I am next going to go in with bronzer. Now this is like the star of the show. This is the Tom Ford Ultimate Bronzer in the shade 01 Golden Dust. This bronzer is very pricey, but like, oh my God, is it wonderful. And this is a BH Cosmetics brush. It's so good. The color is perfect. It blends so nicely. And like, I know it's outrageous to spend this much money on a bronzer, but I have not regretted it for 1 second. Like anytime I use another bronzer lately, I'm like, oh no, I don't want to use this bronzer. I don't like it as much. It's so good, you guys. It's so good. And then we will do a little bit of a nose contour, not anything crazy. So I just use the same Tom Ford bronzer and the MAC brush, and I'll just go over the lines that we already created. And then to clean up a little bit of our like contour mess, I like a really sharp line, so I go back in with my powder and I just stick it on this sponge, and I just kind of, you can just kind of reshape the contour. So if you were messy with it before or whatever, it's like no problem. So I've let that sit for a couple of seconds. I don't like leave it for too long, and then I will just dust it away. And you can see like the really nice contour shape that it gives you. Okay, so now for blush, I'm gonna be using this Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic Blush Pop. I am in the shade The Climax, and I am so gentle when I apply blush. I just don't want to move around any of the product that we did, and like I just like it to look really, really natural. Then I go into highlights. Where's my highlighting brush? So this is another BH brush, and I'm going to go in with this Hard Candy Baked highlight today. But this one's really pretty. It's really subtle. It's like not too crazy in your face, but it's so pretty. A little bit on my nose, Cupid's bow, chin. So now that everything is pretty much done, I'm just gonna go and finish the eyes. So I go back in with the first two original shades and a pencil brush, and I just dust that under my eyelid, like in no particular genius shape. And it's pretty messy and like nothing fancy. And then I go in with like a fluffier, pencil brush, and I'll just blend that all out. And then I'll just do like one coat of mascara on my bottom lashes, and I'm going to finish up with the lips. So for the lips, I'm going to be using Strip Down by MAC. You guys, I've lost this pencil 3 times this year. My 3rd purchase of it this year, because I cannot keep track of it. I think because it's like one of my favorites, I bring it with me places and then I lose it. I'm like, MAC's like, you know, this is pretty affordable. It's not like outrageously expensive, but when you've had to buy it 3 times, it's kind of outrageous. Okay, then this is the YSL lipstick in the shade 66. And then the Tom Ford lip gloss in the shade Rose Crush, which is just like so good. Perfect. And then the last thing that I do is I highlight like my inner corner and I let that shine. So I just take the first and second shades in the Jaclyn Hill palette and I like go in on my inner corner. Let's go do our hair. Okay, so I got my hair done a day ago, 2 days ago. So I don't need to do much to it, but I just want to touch up the curls since I'm going to a party with my family. And so what I do is I first clip up the top section like that, and then I curl my hair in sections. Now every piece doesn't need to be done because as you can see it is, well, one, it's colored, it's lighter, but it's already pretty curled. So I'll just take the pieces that really need it. This is my T3 wand. I use it on the 4th highest setting. I don't put it all the way up. I always hold it downwards and I curl away from my face, and I leave out about 1 inch, as you can see here. And then once I'm done the top or the bottom layer, I use a little bit of my Oribe dry texturizing spray and just a tiny bit. And then I drop my top layer and I do the same thing, brush it out and start on the top. Okay, so the last section is like where my little shorter pieces are and stuff, but I still just all do it the same exact way. So that is my hair, and I will again spray the top layer with the Oribe. And then I wait for it to like completely cool, and then I will brush it through one time. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys my outfit as well. So hair is done. I am wearing these earrings from Bauble Bar. That are just like red. I'm wearing this little cute like mixed stripe tee that I picked up from Nordstrom. It's from the BP section. It was like relatively inexpensive. And then I'm wearing Topshop jeans, like as always, you guys know. And then my shoes are these white Chinese laundry boots that I've talked to you guys about a bunch of times. So that is my outfit. I'll zoom you in on the earrings because they're so cute. So they're these little like tassel earrings from the Bauble Bar line at Target, and I just think that they're so cute, and I just love the pop of red with like the black and white tee. My nails are actually pink, but they're coming off red on camera. And then I love like the monochromatic look and just super casual. I'm just going to my family's house, so nothing too fancy, but I just think that this outfit's really cute, really easy to pull off for anyone, and yeah. Okay, you guys, so that is it for this Get Ready With Me. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!